Hey everybody, it's Matthew here again, ready for my Season 4 finale of Card Sharks BigJon's. And my returning champion is Kyle Hershen with $13,200. Also joining me are John Flynn and Tim Zuna.
Hello.
So I'm going to have John Flynn go first. And I'll let Tim Zuna be next. But that will be the Season 5 premiere. So let's load in the cards. You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay then.
Sorry folks, you can't see me on TV right now because I don't even have anything.
Well, basically it's just, you just got to hear out the questions.
Alright.
And the first question goes to Kyle. It's an educated guess question, Kyle. In inches, what is the highest jump for a person over the age of 80 who's jumped off the ground?
Jesus Christ. 24?
Okay, Kyle says
That is
20.
humanly-
Okay, Kyle says
that ain't
24
humanly possible.
inches. And John, higher or lower than 40?
I'll go higher.
Going higher. Going higher, you say, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And the actual number of inches is 37. It is higher.
That's odd.
And John, you have control of the board, and you have a 10.
Alright. I can play that.
You can, or you can change it.
I can. I will.
Okay, you will change it then, or?
I'm going to play the 10, I said.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'll go lower than a 10.
All right, lower than a 10, a 9.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a 9, a 4.
I'll go higher than a 4.
Higher than a 4, a 10.
No. I'm going to freeze.
All right, freezing on the 10, not giving Kyle a chance. Second question goes to you, John. And the game is thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
Oh, no.
So what do you say, John?
Yeah, he's got it, but there might be a technical problem.
I can still...
Fix it in post. This hashtag, Kyle. This is hashtag DGS and Booper. Yeah, right.
Okay, so John, what's your number?
50.
Okay, John says 50. Kyle, higher or lower than 50?
Okay. I want it to be lower. Chance.
So
Yeah, let's make it lower.
okay. And the actual number that the game is thinking of is?
That's what it is.
8. It is lower. Kyle, you have control now. It's a 5.
There we go. He's back. Alright, is he even on the server? Yeah, he is. Okay, that card's gonna be changed.
Okay, changing the 5. It is now
What is it now?
a queen.
Yeah! Lower.
Lower than a queen. A 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. A 6. You're freezing?
I can't hear him. I don't know why.
It's So you said you're gonna freeze, or Kyle? I guess so. Third question goes to you, Kyle.
I don't know why, but I can't hear Matt.
Oh, well, I freeze on the question.
Let's see. How many bachelors?
All right, Kyle, we asked 100 bachelors.
Yeah,
Would you
you
give up the
can't.
chance to be king for the woman you love? How many of these bachelors said yes, they would give up the chance to
In
be
that
king?
case, I can't hear you, Matt.
Wait, hold on, let me, hold on.
There we go. I'll go with 42.
Okay, 42 of 100 bachelors said they would give up the chance to be king for the woman they love. John, higher or lower than 42?
I'll go higher.
Going higher. And the actual number of these bachelors who would give up the chance is 58. It is just a little higher.
Ah, shit.
And John, you still have your 10.
Alright. I'll change the 10.
All right. The 10 is now a king.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Barring an ace, I win. Barring a king or an ace, I win. So lower.
All right, for the first game, lower than a king, an 8. 7 plus 1, and John is taking game 1. Kyle, this is make or break for you.
Oh, no. Even with the difficulties, I couldn't hear Matt.
That's
I still
strange.
Hear him. I don't know why. I'm muting and unmuting your mic, Matt, because I can't hear you. But, John, you can hear him, right?
I mean,
Barely. Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
okay.
Still nothing.
Oh, wait, just a moment, guys. Here we go. First question goes to you, John. John, we asked 100 people in the U.S. Have you consulted an astrologer? How many of these people said yes, they have consulted an astrologer?
I'm gonna guess 26.
Okay. 26 of 100 people in the U.S. say they have consulted an astrologer. Kyle, higher or lower than 26?
I'll go higher.
Okay, going higher, he says. And the actual number of these people who have consulted an astrologist is 16. It is lower, not higher.
There goes my championship.
And John, you have a queen.
I'll play it and I'll go lower.
Lower than a queen. A 5.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 5. A queen.
Oh,
Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen. Oh no, it's an ace.
Yes.
Opportunity for Kyle, but it's a 9.
Yeah, it's a big wee woo and I'm going lower.
All right. Lower than a 9. Oh no, a king. Second question goes to you, Kyle. It's an educated guess question, Kyle. How many hours does it take for a non-stop fastest flight from Sydney to San Francisco?
I think that'd be, I think that's, wow, tough question. I'll go with 13.
It says 13 hours. John, higher or lower than 13 hours?
I'm going lower.
Going lower. And the actual
I
number of hours it would take is 15. It is higher. Kyle, you missed it by 2. But you get control, Kyle, and you still have your 9.
That card's going bye-bye. That card's going bye-bye.
I don't blame him. The 9 is now a queen.
All right. Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen. An 8. 7 plus 1.
I don't like this. I'm going to go lower.
Taking a chance. Lower than an 8. A 6. You're freezing?
I'm freezing.
Okay. Not giving John a chance. The third question goes to you, John. Yikes. John, we asked 100 bachelors at Cal University. Have your relationships lasted less than 6 months? How many of these bachelors said yes, their relationships have lasted less than 6 months?
Hashtag Card Sharks embarrassment.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go with 45.
45 of 100 bachelors at Cal University said their relationships lasted less than 6 months. Kyle, higher or lower than 45?
Lower.
Going lower. And the actual number of these bachelors who said that relationships last less than 6 months is 21. It is lower. Kyle, another chance for you, and you have your 6.
That card's going bye-bye.
All right. It is now an ace.
An ace. Lower.
Lower than an ace, a 6.
Fucking higher.
Going for it to tie it up. Higher than a 6, a queen. We are going to a game 3.
I did it.
Oh no.
Three questions will be asked and 3 cards dealt out. First question goes to you, Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle, we asked 100 mothers. Did you have a fight with your husband over what to name your newborn baby? How many of these mothers said yes, they had a fight with the husband over what to name the baby?
Oh, God. I'm dying over here. Okay. 39.
39, he said, right?
39.
39 of 100 mothers said they had a fight with the husband over what to name the newborn baby. John, higher or lower than 39?
I'm actually gonna go lower than 39.
Going lower. And the actual number of these mothers who had a fight with the husband is 8 only. It is lower. And John, you have a 7.
Change it.
All right.
Come on, be another 7.
The 7 is now a king.
Oh, wee woo.
Alright, lower.
Lower than a king, a 7.
Whoa.
Low is right. Higher.
Taking a chance for the championship, higher than a 7. It is a 5. Kyle, it is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, an 8. 7 plus 1.
Go lower.
All right, trying it for the championship. It is a 9.
Double whammy.
Wee woo.
And John, question 2 goes to you. John, we asked 100 top business executives, have you been fired from your job? How many of these top business execs said yes, they have been fired from the job?
I'm going to say 22.
22 of 100 top business executives said they have been fired from their jobs. Kyle, higher or lower than 22?
Higher.
He says higher. And the actual number of these top business executives who have been fired from their job is 26. It is higher by just 4. Kyle, big break for you, and you still have your king.
Wow. Lower.
Lower than a king, a 4.
Higher.
For the championship, higher, a queen. You did it, Kyle. You went the distance.
Oh, yeah.
And John, you get $100 just for participating. And this will be the last money cards of Season 4. And Kyle will be our champion going into Season 5. So let's get set for the money cards. Kyle, you ready?
Yeah, money card.
All right, let's get to it. Starts with bottom row, $400 betting money. Bet your cost 3 cards. Moving to the second row, $600 more of betting money. $50 to invest to get to the top card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half the money. Play it right, you can win $60,800. And you get a joker just for making it to the money cards. And good luck to you, Kyle. We're all pulling for you. And Kyle, you have and here's $400. And Kyle, you start off with a deuce.
All right. Everything higher.
All of it higher than a deuce. A jack. $800 and a jack.
Everything lower.
Again, the whole thing. $800 lower. A 7. $1,600 and a 7.
Alright, that card's going bye-bye, number 1.
Alright. Let's see if we can make a good change here. The 7 is now a queen.
Everything is lower.
Alright, $1,600. Lower than a queen. A deuce! You clear the board on the bottom level. $600 more, you have $3,800 and a deuce.
Everything higher.
$3,800. Higher than a 2. An ace! $7,600 and an ace!
Everything lower.
Oh my. $7,600 lower than an ace. An 8. 7 plus 1. 15, 2, and an 8.
That card's gone. It's number 2 now.
Alright. Can we make another good change here? The 8 is now a 9.
Okay, you're gonna beat me up for this. Everything lower.
Oh my gosh. I hope this works, Kyle. And you say lower?
Yep.
Alright. $15,200. Lower than a 9? Oh no! A king! Oh! Only $200. You only get $13,400 and 1 chance at a jackpot worth 30 grand.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh fucking no. Okay. 4.
Alright, 4 he says. Is it there? No. 7 at the end. So our jackpot will be worth 40 grand next time. And that will conclude season 4 of Card Sharks BigJon's. And I'll see you guys for season 5.
Long show.